Welcome to the city of Baytown. We're so glad you joined us. Baytown is more than just a place to work. It's a community where opportunities, benefits, and quality of life come together to help you thrive. We will be covering your benefits here in the city. Today we're going to go over some information such as Benefits 101, enrolling, and what's next. And in this video, we're going to cover the following info: basics, medical, dental, vision, flexible spending accounts or FSAs, life and disability insurance, premiums, and some other cool benefits the city offers its employees. As you can see here, medical, dental, vision, and FSAs are pre-tax deductions, which means the amount you put in doesn't count as income, so there's no taxes paid on it. Life insurance and disability insurance are post-tax deductions. And all of our deductions here are bi-weekly, meaning in the city we have 26 pay periods in the year, but only actually make 24 payments for our selected benefits, which is really cool. Our cafeteria style plan ensures flexibility so you can build the benefits package that works best for you and your family. You don't have to pick medical coverage to get dental coverage. Want vision insurance for your child but not your spouse? You can do that too. For more details or to sign up, visit baytownlife.com. It has all the info you need about our benefits. Now that we have covered some of the basics, we're going to talk about the who, how, and when. Let's talk about who can get covered under your benefits and some deadlines you need to know. You can cover yourself, your legal spouse, your children under 26. Sometimes coverage can last longer, so just ask HR if you're not sure. If you want to include your dependents, you'll need to prove your relationship to them. Here's how. For spouses, send a copy of your marriage certificate. For children, send a copy of their birth certificate or adoption papers. You have to have these documents turned in before your benefits start or your dependents won't be covered. You have 30 days from your start date to choose your benefits. For example, if you start working on April 5th, you need to pick your covers by May the 4th, no exceptions. If you miss the deadline, you'll have to wait until the open enrollment period to sign up. That happens every year in October, and coverage goes into effect the following January. Your coverage kicks in on the first day of the month after you've worked 30 days straight. For example, if you start on April 5th and pick your benefits by May the 4th, your coverage will start on June 1st. There's one exception to the 30-day deadline rule if you have a qualifying life event or QLE. Think of it as a big life event, like getting married, divorced, having a baby, losing other coverage. If that happens during the year, you can change your benefits. You have 30 days from the event to make changes and turn in the paperwork, and this time there's really no exception. If you have questions or need help, just ask HR. We've got you covered. With United Healthcare, UHC, you'll have 24/7 access to a vast network of healthcare providers, both locally and nationwide. So whether you're traveling for work or on vacation, you're covered if something happens. In this section, we're going to talk about the plan and the perks. Let's get started. So how the plan works is you have copays. These are flat amounts you pay for different types of visits like seeing your doctor or going to urgent care. Pay attention to these so you can plan ahead and save money. You have your deductible, which is the amount you pay out of pocket before UHC starts helping with costs. You also have co-insurance. After you met your deductible, you still pay part of the cost until you reach your out-of-pocket limit. And your out-of-pocket limit is the most you'll pay in a year. Once you reach that limit, UHC covers 100% of the care for the rest of the year. UHC has a huge network of doctors and specialists nationwide. It's best to stay in network because you're going to save a lot of money. If you go out of network, you'll have to pay the full cost of the visit until you meet your deductible, and your co-insurance will be higher. So as you can see, staying in network makes a big difference. UHC also covers a lot of preventative care services at 100%, meaning no copays, no deductible, and no co-insurance for things like routine checkups, vaccinations, screenings, and tests. Think of it like getting your regular oil change for your car. Preventative care can catch things early and save you money in the long run. Our medical insurance also covers prescriptions. Here's how that works. Medicines are grouped into tiers, and these 3 different tiers of medicines are just the groupings where Tier 1 has the lowest cost option, usually generic medicines, while Tier 3 will have the highest cost medicine, usually brand names. Ask your doctor if there's a Tier 1 option that works for you. It can save you a lot. For maintenance medicines like diabetes or high blood pressure, you can use UHC's 90-day mail order system. This saves you money because you basically get 1 month free every 3 months. Now, there is a separate deductible for each of these tiers, as you can see on the screen, for different medicines. So please make sure you are aware of this. All of this sounds really, really great, huh? But UHC does even more for you.
Logging into UHC.com offers some really cool extras, like an online portal where you can make informed decisions about your healthcare, track your medical spending, and also track your claims, find your doctor and how much care or procedures cost, and access wellness tools. And yes, there's an app for that. The UHC app is super handy. You can access your health information, find doctors that fit your needs, pull up your ID card, or search for urgent care no matter your location. It's like having all your healthcare tools right in your pocket. Wow, that's a lot of information. I hope this is getting you excited for being here at the city, but we're not done yet with the benefits. Hang on, because there's still more.
Another perk of using United Healthcare is access to Real Appeal, a free online weight management program for you and your dependents on the plan. Real Appeal comes with tons of helpful tools like a food scale, resistance bands, and weekly virtual coaching sessions to keep you motivated. It's a cool way to stay on track with your health goals. Want to learn more? Check out all the features at realappeal.com. There is also OnePass Select, which is a great way to get in shape. This allows you, as the member, free membership to over 11,000 gym locations and a 10% discount on memberships for eligible family members over 18 years old. With OnePass Select, you also get free home delivery through Walmart Plus and Shipt. United Healthcare also gives you free access to the 24-hour nurse line. This means that you can talk to a registered nurse anytime, anywhere. Whether you have questions about your health, medications, or a concern that's been bothering you, you can get accurate information and peace of mind from a trained professional. Pretty helpful, right? Last but not least, UHC gives you access to free virtual visits. You can schedule them easily through your account on myuhc.com or the United Healthcare app. Virtual visits are a super convenient way to save time and money, and UHC makes it really simple to use.
Okay, well, that covered the medical portion of this, but let's not forget about your dental benefits. The City of Baytown offers dental insurance through Cigna Dental, and you get to choose between two plans, the PPO plan and the DHMO plan. The PPO plan works with most dentists and covers services based on their type, like preventative, basic, or major. There's an annual deductible and co-insurance, which is kind of like your medical insurance. Preventative services, like cleanings, are covered at 100%, so no cost to you. The DHMO plan works only with specific dentists, like the ones in retail box stores. Instead of a deductible or co-insurance, you'll pay a set price for each service. You can check the full price list for services at baytownlife.com. Well, how do you pick the right plan? Well, it all depends on what you need. The PPO plan gives you more freedom to choose your dentist, but it costs more. If you're thinking about orthodontics, like braces for yourself or your kids, each plan covers it differently, so check out the details. Think about your lifestyle and what works best for you and your family before making your choice. So, medical and dental benefits are amazing, but what about vision? We've got you covered there too, if you select that benefit.
Our vision insurance is through Superior Vision and covers things like copays for yearly eye exams, lenses and contact fittings, and a frame allowance every 24 months to help with the cost of new glasses. Just like the other insurance plans, it's better to stick with in-network providers to save the most money. But if you prefer to shop online for frames or lenses, you can still use your coverage. Just save your receipt and request reimbursement for the amount listed in your plan. It's a terrific way to stretch your savings.
Have you ever heard of flexible spending accounts, or FSAs? Well, they're a great way to save money and pay for things like medical costs or dependent care throughout the year. The city offers two types, which is healthcare and dependent care. Healthcare FSAs are a preloaded debit card with an amount you choose for the year. You can use it for medical expenses for yourself or your dependents. The money is available starting on the benefit coverage date and expires on December 31st each year. You can decide how much to contribute up to the federal limit, and it gets taken out of your paychecks throughout the year. Important thing to remember is that FSAs do not roll over to the next year, so you need to re-elect it during each year's open enrollment period. It is a use it or lose it plan, so if you don't use all the money by December 31st, you lose it, so be careful how much you choose. Dependent Care FSA can be used for child care or adult daycare expenses up to a federal limit, Unlike Healthcare FSA, this one is not preloaded. You will need to submit receipts and request reimbursement. But just like the Healthcare FSA, the Dependent Care FSA must be reelected each year during open enrollment, and it is also a use it or lose it plan by December 31st each year. Important thing to note, using Dependent Care FSA could affect your taxes, so it's a good idea to talk to a tax professional if you're thinking about this one. Both FSAs are great ways to save on medical and care costs, but make sure to choose the right amount and use it before the end of the year.
We usually don't like to think about rough times, but when they happen, it's nice to know Baytown offers benefits to you for those situations. The city offers 3 different life and disability insurance plans through Equitable. Here's a quick look at each one. Short-term disability insurance gives you a percentage of your weekly income if you have to miss work due to a non-work-related illness or injury. There's a 2-week waiting period before payments start, and the coverage ends after 13 weeks. It's an option to help cover you after you've used up all your vacation, sick time, and other leave accruals. Long-term disability insurance works like short-term disability, but with a 90-day waiting period. It pays out a monthly amount up to the maximum and, if needed, will cover you up until Social Security age. As a city employee, you automatically have life insurance through the Texas Municipal Retirement System, TMRS. You can also choose to get extra optional life insurance coverage through Equitable for yourself, your spouse, and or children. As a new hire, you can get guaranteed coverage up to a certain amount without needing to prove your health. If you want more coverage, you'll need to provide extra information, and Equitable will decide if they can approve it. You can also increase your life insurance coverage each year during open enrollment. So now that we have talked about those benefits, I'm sure you're wondering how much, right? Remember, our plans are cafeteria style, which means you can pick and choose the coverages you want and who you want to cover. The rates show how much will be taken out of each paycheck during the 24 pay periods when benefits are paid. Remember, there are 26 pay periods in the year. We are essentially getting a bonus twice a year. Just one more perk as a City of Baytown employee. A list of the current rates can be found on the benefits page of baytownlife.com.
There are even more perks to our benefits, like the Employee Wellness Center, Smart Dollar, and retirement. The City of Baytown has its own Employee Wellness Center where you can get the basic medical services for free if you're an employee or a dependent age 4 and up and covered by our medical insurance. Since it's only for the City of Baytown employees and covered dependents, you can get treatment quickly without having to wait weeks for an appointment. The center is operated by Concentra, a trusted third-party medical service provider, so everything is confidential. It can help with minor injuries and illnesses like the ones shown here, workers' comp injuries, and even some lab work. The Wellness Center is open 5 days a week except for lunch from 12 to 1 p.m., and you can schedule appointments by calling 832-514-6548. You can also scan the QR code to add this number quickly to your contacts. To make sure everyone gets the care they need, there is a $20 fee for missing or being late to an appointment, which you can pay through payroll deduction, meaning it'll come out of your next paycheck. Even if you don't sign up for medical insurance with the city, you can still use the Wellness Center with a $50 copay, which will come out of your check when you fill out the form. However, spouses and dependents who are not covered by the city's medical insurance cannot use the Wellness Center. What a great way to stay healthy, though, without the hassle.
Would you like to learn how to save money for your future? Here's a benefit that could help you do that. Smart Dollar is another awesome benefit the city gives you for free. It's a program that can help you pay off debt, save for emergencies or big purchases, plan for retirement with confidence. Smart Dollar gives you all the tools you need, like budgeting help, tracking tools to keep an eye on your spending, financial planning, coaching to guide you. It's an excellent way to get control of your money and keep it that way.
Retirement might seem like a long way off as you begin your journey with the City of Baytown, but this retirement benefit is amazing. The city is part of the Texas Municipal Retirement System, also known as TMRS, which gives you awesome retirement options. Here's how it works. You put in 7% of your salary, and the city matches it 2-to-1 when it's time to retire. You can retire at any age after 20 years of service, or after 5 years of service if you're at least 60 years old. The best part? Your retirement benefits keep paying out for the rest of your life or your spouse's life, not just until the money runs out like other plans. If you've worked at other municipal, state, or federal jobs, you can also get credit for that time toward your 20 years. For more info, just talk to your HR specialist about prior service credits. In addition to TMRS, the city also gives you other optional retirement plans through Mission Square. The Deferred Compensation Plan lets you choose to put in a percentage of your salary each year and decide how it's invested. You can change or stop your contributions anytime, but you can only withdraw the money when it's approved by the IRS or when you leave the city. For the Roth IRA, you can contribute money after taxes, up to the yearly limit. You can withdraw the funds tax-free when you meet certain conditions, like after holding the account for 5 years and being at least 59 and a half years old. It's important to note that the city does not match any Mission Square contributions, as these are optional retirement plans. To learn more about these retirement options, visit the retirement page on baytownlife.com for all the details and forms.
To sign up for your benefits, just visit baytownlife.com. Hover over Work Here, click on Benefits, then Eligibility and Enrollment. Make sure to enroll before your deadlines covered earlier. If you have any questions, you can check out the quick links on Baytown Life site under Benefits or get in touch with your HR specialist. Remember, your enrollment deadline is 30 days from your hire date. Your benefits coverage starts the month following 30 days of straight employment. You must get all the paperwork in prior to your coverage start date, so keep track of those dates. They are important. From all of us here in the HR department, we want to thank you for being part of the City of Baytown's team.